Hello everyone, so we are going to attempt this Mustang challenge. I can see that the race is going to rain halfway through and then dry up. I'm going to go with dry tyres, see how we get on with that, and I know there'll be people on wets, there'll be people changing the pits, but I'm just going to stay out on the dries and see how we get on. So I've changed the in-car session so that you can see the dash. Normally I have it lower so that you can't actually see the dash because I have the Swellpeck dash here, but I've changed the seating position so that you can see the dash on the live stream. And I'm on the 27-inch triples, just showing you the middle screen here, and we will just test everything out, go out in practice just for 1 minute, something like that. I'm sure we'll get kicked out of that and then it'll be straight into qualifying. So I'll put my qualifying fuel in. So, I mean, I'm not that quick, so even if you're doing a, say, a 2-minute lap, which we won't be, 2-minute lap over the space of 6 minutes, so you're getting 3 laps, so there's no point in any more, no point putting any more than 3 or 5 laps with that. So we'll go with that, 4.9 laps. I'm just going to leave everything as it is and just see how we get on. Oh, I've got the cheat line on as well. I've never driven Spa before, especially not in changing conditions. In fact, that's a lie, I have driven Spa before, but I did it a couple of weeks back in the wet actually, and this is still all on from there. But
you're all clear, stay behind the line. That's 2 minutes left.
The cheat line off for the race. I'll leave it on for now. But
you've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
Cold brakes all round. I'm used to sitting a lot higher in the car than this. You can barely see over the bonnet at the moment, but otherwise you won't get any of that dash on the screen. So as many tips as possible please, because I still find that I'm several seconds off the pace. Probably braking too hard, too early, not carrying enough mid-corner speed, not using all the track, etc, etc, but I'll slowly get into it. I just checked before and I've driven 99 laps in LMU, so I would still say I was a bit of a novice, not exactly seasoned pro. In fact, I only started sim racing just last month, so ACC and LMU. I downloaded lots of different games, but I only seem to play ACC and LMU. You can see how the line is very helpful.
Sector 2, yellow flag.
All you do is focus on that line, which is
green flag, sector 2.
Pretty much cheating, I guess. Only 4 seconds left. I always find it funny when the practice ends.
Checkered flag, E4.
And the steering wheel goes light and you just go and disappear. Like that. Right, so that's us now. Basically,
that's the end of the session. P4.
I'll just go straight into qualifying because we've already put the right amount of fuel in for qualifying. Pretty sure you get the track to yourself in qualifying because I never see anybody else on track, so they must just allow you to do qualifying on your own without anybody around. Right, we'll do 1 warm-up lap, 1 banker, and then try and push for a third.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. We've got 5 minutes to do the business. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
I'm still not sure how wide the car is when you're going close to this wall down here. I'm probably about 4 foot off the wall, but it just feels like I'm really close to it. I'm yet to go flat through there. I know it can be done, but every time I've tried to go flat through there, I think, no, then again it was wet and raining. We'll see. We'll see. Why does it look like I've got a crack on the windscreen? Is that a glitch in the matrix? No doubt I'll be in like whatever the bottom split is. But I suppose that's a good thing about splits is you should be around somewhere that why you should be around somebody roughly the same. So if you're all slow, then you're all slow. But like the seat position, can't see it over the bonnet at all. Right, let's put the banker in then. I'm going to try and go flat through here on my banker lap. I don't think I should. Might go back one again.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
I'll pop next to you then. Oh well, there is no banker. 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes 40 seconds left, so pretty much the next lap will be the one and only flying lap that I'll get to do. I'm sort of practicing here just being smooth because I know that this race coming up, it's going to rain halfway through. So if you're aggressive on your steering and aggressive on the throttle, you will just spin out. I seem to think that there'll be a lot of people spinning out.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Changing to wets. We are just going to try and be smooth and consistent. Consistently slow, but hopefully smooth with it. And then, as everybody else is messing about, sliding around.
Car left.
No, there isn't a car left there.
Still there.
No, it's not.
Clear left.
Thank you. As I was saying, hopefully everybody crashes in the wet and I don't. That's the plan.
Left side.
So there's a bit
Hold
of a
your
bug
line.
here with crew chief
Still there.
and LMU.
Clear left.
In that there isn't anybody on the left, but the spotter seems to think that there is. Can't do this corner for coffee. Right, 50 seconds left. This is the last lap. Therefore, do not crash. Do not do anything mental. Just steady, get a lap in. start from wherever we start.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Oh, thanks, Jim. That'll be alright for braking with them. He's just giving me a clear lap. Way slower than I should have been or could have been through there, but like I say, I have to get a lap in of some sort.
That's the end of the session. P11.
Well, P11 for now, Jim, but who knows? Apart from I am a second and a half down on my delta, but the last lap was cancelled, and this lap is not going to be cancelled. Very, very slow, but hopefully not cancelled. First then. Should we put that flat? Oh, here we go, we're picking up now. Second up on whatever time it was comparing us to.
Car left.
How was it?
Clear left.
Okay. No,
On your left.
I don't want to go in the pits.
Clear left.
You absolute knob. Don't go. What will be, as they say.
That time was a 2:31.64.
Oh my god. Well, this shall be an interesting race. Car setup. How many laps will we do? In 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 2 minutes a lap, 10 laps. Bear in mind.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I've not got enough time ever to change the racing line off. Wish me luck. Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start. 14th. Right, the guy behind me, Mobile, he is on wets to start with. Everybody else ahead of us is on mediums. 44 seconds till the off. So I know I've got the virtual mirror in the middle, but the car mirror as well is on the right hand screen, but it is getting a bit of glare. I'm going to be a proper streamer. I suppose I should get some blackout blinds. So what do we think? Should it stay in 14th?
Formation lap has started.
Please wait. It always gets me this, and it gets everybody else as well. Speed up, slow down. You're out of line, you're in line. Catch up, slow down. Hey, Weevil, come get up more. Jesus. Someone's crashing the back of me.
Alright, Mark. You picked up some minor aero damage.
Yes, that's because someone crashed into me. line. Right, I use my pit limiter this just to make it easier. So
Green
pit limiter
flag,
on,
green
pit limiter
flag.
off. There we go. Crash at the back of already.
3 wide, you're on the
Fuck's
right.
sake.
On your left. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear left.
Yes, I know, I'm sorry, but it wasn't exactly my fault,
Clear
was
all
it?
round.
Yellow flag. We can see Shepherd and Wunde have spun off. Green flag, sector 1.
Well, there's nobody behind me now for nearly 3 seconds after all that carnage, but I just braked where the other people were braking. Someone crashed in the back of me, which then made me go into the back of the guy in front, so there wasn't too much I could do about that.
The gap to Lawrence ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
I better pull my finger out then.
Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag in sector 2. We think
I was going to say
Rock has
Mustangs
crashed.
everywhere, and then I realised that this is the Mustang challenge, so everyone's in a Mustang.
Car right. Hold your line.
Yellow flag.
Clear right.
We think Mark has spun off. Green
Right.
flag, sector 2.
Here comes the rain.
There's a bit of drizzle starting.
Right then, let's see how good these people ahead of me on mediums are good in the rain. I see a couple of people ahead there are on wets. That yellow Mustang's right up my hoop.
Car left. Clear left. Clear left.
I just thought I'd cover him up. I said the yellow Mustang, there's probably several yellow Mustangs, so I don't know if that's the same one that went in the
Rock
back of me.
is
at the
getting
start.
closer. The gap's now 0.35. P13.
Right side.
I'm driving like it's already
Hold
soaking
your line.
wet.
Hold your line.
I will hold my line, and we better not try and go the inside
Still there.
here.
Clear right.
If he gets in
Okay,
the
Mark.
slipstream,
The next car is
he can have
Lawrence.
it, because...
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
How wet will it get? How low can you go? Will people start bunching up? So the guy in front of me is on mediums, the two in front of him are on wets, so they should be moving off really.
Monje is now in the lead. Wunde is now on wets.
So people are pitting for wets. I wonder if that's the quickest strategy to actually be on dries and then come in when it rains. Or stay on wets, stay on dries. Excuse me. Oh, it's getting slidey.
Okay, Mark. Don't let this guy distract you.
Which one? You distracted me, telling me not to let him distract me.
The leader has just done a 228.31. 15 minutes left. Yellow flag.
Car right. You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear right.
Sector 3 is clear.
Time 2:36.
B11.
7.
Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Green flag Sector 1. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep
Yeah,
it between the white lines.
There's precipitation all over everywhere.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
That's because it's raining.
Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag.
Left side.
It looks Rossetti has binned it.
It has
Still
indeed.
there. Hold your line.
Green flag Sector.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Bad luck, mate.
Well, I couldn't slow down anymore. He's on wets. No wonder I couldn't slow down. He anchored up right in front of me, and I just could not stop. Oh, it's getting wet. Oh.
The next car is Cock. Yellow flag. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 2 is now green. Sector 3 is green. Air temps falling. It's now 21 Celsius.
It is well slippy.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. We think gas bar has gone off. Sector 3 is now clear.
You've got no spoiler.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. The lead car's pitting. We can see a Grand has crashed. Brown is leading the race.
I can see me spinning there if I don't be careful.
Lap 2:45.
B7.
6.
Stop. Right, well now look, as
The
expected,
leader is now on wets.
everybody ahead of me is on wets, and I'm the only numpty on dries. But I've got 4.5 seconds ahead of the guy behind me in 8. D.
Okay, Mark.
Lawrence.
The next car is Miguel.
So basically this race now is, can I stop D. Lawrence with his 4.5 seconds?
The gap to
Backing me
B6
up.
ahead is increasing. It's now 4.3.
The fact that he's already at 3.9 seconds, 3.5 seconds, tells me that he's quicker than me. But I don't know what to do. If I drive harder to warm my tyres up, I'm going to spin more and go wider. Look at this, it's horrendous. 1.5 seconds. Oh, he's on wet, that's why. D. Lawrence is falling away and somebody else is catching me that is on wet. So once he catches me, I'll just let him go. I'm not racing you, old moss.
Left side.
Come by.
Clear left.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Keep digging. Okay, Mark. Half distance.
Go on, tyres, get warm. Oh my god, we go around there quicker on the push bike.
Time 2:50.1.
P8. The gap to Rossetti behind is increasing. It's now 5.3.
Gee whiz. This corner doesn't seem to suffer from the grip. This one seems to be okay. He says sliding into it.
Okay, Mark. It's stopped raining.
Good. You turn the wipers off.
We've been warned about track limits. Air temperature's falling. It's now 19 Celsius.
Who's that guy in fifth?
Green flag in sector 3.
The guy in fifth's on medium dries as well.
The guy in front is Grand.
That guy behind is catching me up. But as it dries, we should get quicker. It's just knowing how hard to push. No. That were to come around so easily then.
Time 2:47.
7th position.
9.
Stop. Well, I can confirm it's not dry yet, that's for sure.
The car in front of us is now Miguel.
Oh, I thought that would have been a track limit, but it wasn't. Right, this guy's only 1.5 seconds behind. Am I going to be able to keep him behind? If anybody's watching this, this would be the slowest live stream on Le Mans you have ever seen.
Rossetti is getting closer. The gap is now 1.9 seconds. Okay, Mark, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Stay calm, keep it smooth.
I was calm until you told me that.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Well, what you gonna do?
Right side, clear right.
Turns out there's not enough grip there to go
Don't
flat.
panic.
I'm not panicking, Jim.
And
Let's see if I
Grant is
can
now
learn
on
something off him,
wets.
because he is not on wets, this guy is on dries. So if I can just keep up with him, or even better, put enough pressure on him that he spins out. Let's just hope he doesn't just drive away from me. Just
Time 2:44.
8th place.
0.
how did he brake so early and go so slow, yet still pull away from me?
The gap to E7 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds.
Probably should have gone down to 5th, 4th there maybe. This corner seems the worst. Slippy, not slippy though. That was an opportunity there. Look how wide he's gone on there.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Alright Mark, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
That's right. That was the one I tried to do flat before, which I know you can do flat in the dry. It's obviously still just too cold and damp. Well, I wonder if I can do this. See what kind of that. Clearly not skilled enough to do that. .70 odd degrees the tyres are. But I am not a good enough driver to look at the tyres, play with the screen and keep on the track at the same time. But P9
Time 2:41.
is 12 seconds behind, so unless I do something really stupid, we should be able to just stay in contention for P8. No chance of catching the guy in front after those mistakes, unless he makes a mistake. I was tall enough to see over the bonnet. I'll be able to get around that corner much quicker, I'm sure. Must be drying up because the traction control light is not going on anywhere near as much. Which means I should be able to push harder, but with 5 seconds behind and 14.5 seconds in front, there is just not worth pushing harder. The risk is not worth the reward. It'd be nice to be not like 10 seconds off the pace, but that might be good looking and good at some racing. Is it dry enough to stay flat? Nope. What an idiot. Up here over the bonnet like it's real life. As soon as I finish this stream, I'm moving that dash further down again.
P8, there's the finish. Good drive. Okay, pit stop requested.
Nah, I'm just going to park here on the start line. So if you look at the best laps, well, there was only one guy ahead of me that was on dries, and his fastest lap was a 2:31. Now, obviously, I know how slow that is, but the guy who won 2:34.9, P2, 2:36.1. So I did a 2:36.4 in the dry. Well, that's probably my first or second lap, whereby it was still reasonably dry, but we were in traffic, and then once it started drizzling, I just went slower and slower from then. So it just looks like we're waiting for one guy to finish. There we go, he's finished. Plenty of DNFs, but to be expected in split 9 out of 10. At least I wasn't in split 10 out of 10. So there we go. So do I go back the way? Do I want to exit? Yes. Is it going to show me the results? Generating results. So up 6 positions from qualifying, but the qualifying was horrendi. Expected me to finish 3rd and I finished 8th. Expected me to qualify 3rd and I've actually 15th. So I've minus 1.5% on my driver rank, plus 18% on my safety rank, which is still terrible. Qualifying contact with the post. That was probably the post on the entry to the pits that I messed up. Contact with someone twice. Well, that's probably when I went in the back of him twice. Contact with Shepherd. Probably went in the back of me twice. And David Lawrence twice. So unfortunately, 6 little love taps, but still an 18% on my safety rank. That just shows how unsafe I must have been in my other races. I'm trying. Right, get me away from this slippy, wet, slidey track, and we'll go and do something else. Right, cheers, bye bye.